What is going on, my dudes? Cybex here. So today we're going to be playing another one in the MK Collection Legacy, which is going to be Mortal Kombat 4. Now, I don't really have any close attachments to Mortal Kombat 4 because I didn't really play it as much. I did own it on the N64. I do remember that, and I only remember playing it a little bit because most of the time I would be playing MK3 or Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Mostly MK Trilogy because that was like my to-go game on the Nintendo 64, but... yeah, but it's still a hidden gem. This game is still a hidden gem. I think I liked it because I remember... Not much actually. That's a lie. I'll cross that part out, but... yeah, but the characters I remember playing back then, and I did play a little bit of training mode just now, but the characters I mostly played in this game when I was a kid was Reiko, and then I think it was either between Reptile or Johnny Cage, I think, one of those two. I can't really remember the details, or it was Sub-Zero, I can't remember, but for sure my first main was Reiko. Reiko was the character I would play the most in this game. But since I already played Reiko a little bit, I think I'm just going to skip out on him because he is a really hard character to use. I did practice a little bit of Reptile, but I think I'm just going to use the rewind feature, like on this one. Feature, that's what I meant to say, not future. The feature thing, because, dude, the AI on the CPUs are, like, bogus. Holy moly. They predict every move you make. I even lowered the difficulty, and they still predict it. I think they need to scale down a bit, but again, this is like an arcade game and stuff. But anyways, enough for me chit-chatting. We're going to jump into Mortal Kombat 4 Legacy Collection. Hope you enjoy. MK4. Let's get to it. Raiden. I'm guessing who is this speaking? Is this the Elder Gods or is it Raiden? This... this has to be the Elder God speaking. It cannot be Raiden. I highly doubt it. Only this time what? And Mortal Kombat, and that's where Mortal Kombat 4 takes us. Now, in this game, I'm pretty sure Shinnok and then Quan Chi were like the final bosses. Shinnok for sure. And it's by Midway Man in 1997. Now, I didn't really play this game as much. I remember owning it, but I would mostly spend my time playing like Trilogy and then MK3. Those are the only two games I would play. This one, I went back to it there and there, but not much. But we're going to go with MK4, and we're gonna pick my boy Reptile. Is that Jarek? Pretty sure it's Jarek, and then you have Reiko. I remember playing Reiko a lot when I was a kid, but we're gonna go with Reptile because he's the only character I practiced right now a bit, and we're gonna choose this letter. Now I am gonna hit the rewind feature a bit because the AIs in this CPUs are insanely strong. I might hit it. Okay, let's go for this. There's this move, and then there's this one as well. Wasn't there? No, wait, which one was it? There you go. I'm surprised I didn't hit him, which was weird. Yeah, I had this game on the Nintendo 64. MK4. Okay, fight. There's this move. I do want to use Super Crawl. This one's going to be my friend. Okay. Go for that. Nice. God damn it. Yep, it's definitely a boon. There you go. How do you do this fatality? God damn it. Okay, we're at Rodham. Okay. CPs are starting to get hard. Let's use an acid spit. Nope, get away from me. Okay, remember how I blocked. Nice. Reptile. Which one do I think is the worst design for Reptile? It's probably this one. Even though I do hate the MK Deadly Alliance design for Reptile, but I think this one's his worst one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like this Reptile design at all. The other ones just makes him look like a reptilian, like a lizard. This one's like a humanoid lizard. Something that you probably watch from like Animal Discovery Channel or something like that. I have no idea how you do that fatality. I really, really don't. Pretty sure I'm supposed to be blocking though. Yeah, the lizard man. That's how he looks like in this game. Nice. I didn't reach him? I'm surprised I didn't reach him. Nope, get away from me. How did he go for the grab first? Nice. Nope. Hold on. There you go. I'm not gonna let him win that shit, man. Fujin was another cool character that I really, really liked as well, but I didn't play him as much as I did with Reiko. I'm talking about this game, though. Yeah, I thought he was cool in MK11 as well. God, man, these CPUs. Like, I'm not even joking. These CPUs are, like, monsters. And I don't know, and the difficulty level isn't even as high. Okay. Wait, let's restart that. Let's restart that really quick. Nice. Yeah, they need to skill the AIs in this game a little bit. Ah, let's restart, Hola data. I hate that. Nope. Get out of here. I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep hitting rewind, dude, because the CPUs are really, really strong in this game. Tanya. Holy shit, I forgot that Tanya was even in this game. No, I never played Tanya in this game. In terms of who is the best character, a lot of people, not best character, I mean the hard character. I'm not sure who would be like the best character in this game. But I know the hardest characters to learn in this game was Reiko. Because I tried playing them again, I said, oh no, this dude requires skill. Nope. Yeah, I was about to say this dude requires a lot of skill. Was that an Elder God behind? Probably was. Yeah, this game had really, really weird stories when it came to arcades. I remember, was it Quan Chi or Shinox? That was really, really weird. One of those two it was. Nope. Nice. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that. We're gonna speedrun this, man. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing rewind, like I said, is because the AIs are just ridiculous. They get everything right. Let's go for this. Nope. You see what I mean? Like, what? Okay. Yeah, man, what's weird about this collection is it doesn't have Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. It only has the... I mean, granted, this is like the arcade versions of it. Like, collection. Okay. Jarek is not playing nice with us. He's not playing nice with us. I'm just gonna let him do it. Pull it out, pull it out. It's Kano's fatality. This is copy and paste. Jarek! A. I'll just pick A. Yeah, Jarek's fatality was like a copy and paste the Kano's fatality. Like, they just said, okay. Nope. Okay. Nope. You're not gonna beat me. Nice. I needed to use it. If I were to play this game, what character would I learn? Good question. I don't really know. The only reason I picked Reptile is because this is like the only character I really know how to use a bit in terms of combos. A bit, not much, not much. Nope. What? Okay, start from here. No, wait, a little bit back. Get away from me. Yeah, man, the CPUs are so ridiculous in this game. Nope, you're not gonna beat me. Nope. Get away from me, Jared. Get away from me. You're not gonna beat me, dude. You're not gonna beat me. And now we're with Shinnok. It's so weird seeing Shinnok in this stage. Is he supposed to be in this stage? Nope. Get away from me. Shinnok wins. Shinnok, I haven't played him in a very... last time I played Shinnok was in MKX. I didn't really play him much in this game, nor Armageddon. I did play him a little bit, actually, in Armageddon. But most characters are, like, copy and paste, though. Yeah, I thought Armageddon's okay, but it wasn't really, like, a game, like, for me, though. But I did really enjoy, like, the aspect, like, oh, it felt like a Smash Ultimate situation where, like, everyone's here. Like, everyone from the roster from previous games were there. And I think that's the last time Motaro's ever been playable in that game as well. Same with Kentaro, Goro, all of them. In Nintendo 64, I have no idea how you unlock them. Nope. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I'll just leave it like that, actually. Okay. Shinnok. Nope. Okay. Do that. Yeah, man, I would really want actually a collection for, I would actually want, like, a collection for Deadly Alliance, Deception, and then Armageddon. I think those would be really good. Is this Stage Fatality? Yeah, it's a Stage Fatality. I think those collections would be really good to have. This collection, I could see why they didn't probably implement it on Deception, Deadly Alliance. I mean, granted, we do have Deadly Alliance on the Game Boy version for this game, but... the reason they probably couldn't add, like, the 3D era one was because this is mostly, like, arcade classics that you can have. Which all these games are in the arcade. Same with MK4, MK3, and MK2 and MK1. Okay. Let's restart that. Nice. Let's restart that really quick. Okay. Yeah. If they were to make another collection, it'd probably be like in, like for 3D era. Which one did I enjoy the most, Deadly Alliance or Deception? If I had to pick one, probably Deception. I mean, granted, I don't really know how any of those two games played, but in terms of like a 3D era and like mini games, definitely Deception. Although, was it Armageddon? In Armageddon, did you have like the card thing going on? Because that little mini game was really, really fun. It was like Mortal Kombat but Mario Kart form. I don't remember if it was in Deception or Deadly Alliance. I can't remember anymore. Fatality, okay. It was one of those two games. Fatality. No, freaking Deadly Alliance didn't have, like, really good modes, in my opinion. They had sort of like a conquest mode sort of thing, but it was just like training, like teaching you like the basic, like, it would teach you like combos and such things like that. And, Deadly Alliance. That's the only thing they had. Who was my favorite character in Deadly Alliance? Drawman. Even though I don't like him now. I really, really don't like Drawman at all. And Suhao. I was a Suhao player in freaking Deadly Alliance when I was a kid. And then I look at myself and then I say, why do I like Suhao? Suhao's like one of the worst characters in that game, man. He was kind of like a rip-off of Kano. Only like the stupid version of Kano. Like, nobody liked them. And I liked them when I was a kid. There was Suhao. I thought Natara was cool. But then once I got a little older, I started playing more Natara and then Cyrax. Those are my characters. Reptile, not really. That Reptile was okay. And Deadly Alliance. Because I also liked Reptile's design in Deadly Alliance. I just didn't... Now looking back at it, not really. I think this game has the worst Reptile design, kind of looking back at it now. I used to say it was Deadly Alliance, but now it's this one. There's just something about this design that I don't really like about Reptile, though. It makes him look like more like a humanoid. I mean, granted, he is, but I mean... I'm talking about, it looks like if you were watching one of those, like... What was it? On Monster Quest shows. Or even there was one episode that was called Animal X or something like that. It was like a channel. It would appear on Animal Planet at night. That show was really weird, man. Nope. There you go. Yeah, man, that show was super duper weird. Nope. Low. God damn it. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. Let's restart that. No, you're not gonna get that. It's cheap. I was supposed to get that head first. Let's just restart here. Nope. Yeah, these CPUs, man, are like... They just read every move you make and you can't... You see? They just read every move and you can't really get a hit from them. They just read you like a book. There you go. At least we beat it then. By cheating using the rewind. This is like my first time using rewind in this game because the CPUs in this game are ridiculous. They're super duper ridiculous. Shinnok's madness is over. You are the supreme champion of Mortal Kombat. New milestone reached. Okay, what's this?
I have served our Lord Shinnok well in the destruction of Earth's warriors.
Yes, we are most appreciative of your efforts.
Now I wish to return in time to my home world before it was destroyed at the hands of Shao Kahn.
The stories are so weird, man.
Supreme of all reality, Shinnok alone has the power to grant me this wish.
You dare make
What's your wish?
request from your lord and master?
It is a simple request for one of such great power.
Reptile worked for Quan Chi and Shinnok? I never knew that.
His attention.
I demand it if it were not for warriors such as myself. His This attack against Raiden's forces would have failed.
Perhaps you can convey your feelings to Shinnok himself.
What?
Infidel! You are a I could kill you with a mere thought.
But we had a deal.
I got juked.
A deal? I am not a god of
So did I kill Quan Chi?
all deals are off.
That is a terrible ending. Oh my god, dude. If there's one thing that MK4 has, and at least are like the little arcade stories, all of them are so funny. They are super duper funny. But holy shit. I think the funniest one was Quan Chi's, I think. It was either Quan Chi's or Shinnok, one of those two. But holy shit, man. The stories are so weird. They're so weird. But they're funny, though, at the same time. Well, the only reason I was able to beat that was because I used the rewind button. But again, like I mentioned it so many times during the beginning of my playthrough, is I had to use the rewind because the AI in this game is ridiculous, man. You're trying to go for a hit, and they hit you right away. They really, really do. They read every input you make. Imagine wasting so much coins in the arcade with this game. Well, most of the MK collection. But yeah, but this one, I didn't really play as much. I did had it on the console, the Nintendo 64 console version of this game. But I would mostly spend my time with Trilogy and an MK4. Not MK4, MK3. Those two games are the ones that I mostly spend time on the console. But anyways, another classic one, and I think the next one is gonna be, I think we have the Game Boy version. I definitely do not want to play Sub-Zero Mythologies. Maybe I might give it a try and see if they fix the input delay. This one they fixed it already. Maybe Mythologies, and then there's one Jax game that maybe I might check that one out, but I'm only doing fighting games specific for this version. And then maybe some MK3, more MK3. Because I do want to play Shao Kahn. I do want to play, I'm talking about the Trilogy one. I do want to try out Shao Kahn. I do want to try out Kitaro, Goro, those three, like, boss characters. But anyways, another one off the list, which that little arcade story that Reptile had was really funny. It really was. But anyways, I'll see you in the outro. There goes my playthrough of Mortal Kombat 4 Arcade Collection. I might be thinking of probably rechecking this game out because I want to look at like every ending. Dude, if there's one thing that Mortal Kombat 4, what I like about it, are the endings. The endings are like super duper funny, and I'm actually probably gonna do maybe rate the endings for like MK4 because I think that's the only interesting thing for this game. Maybe fatalities, maybe I'll do fatals as well, but who knows. But maybe I might come back to this game because I felt like it was too short. Maybe I might do another arcade playthrough with a different character, or maybe just rate like the fatals or rate the endings, one of those two. But yeah, but anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and peace!